I think another important thing to think about too is if a family has a long-term care insurance policy for mom and dad, okay, are those benefits, are they paid out in cash? Because if they are, those family caregivers can get paid. Right. If it's a cash indemnity policy, they can get paid to provide that care. So if your mom or dad have a policy, make sure you're asking, is this reimbursement, where we need to pay professionals to do this? Or is it cash? Or is it even a portion that can be paid out in cash? Because if so, guess what? I, as a family caregiver, I can get paid based on that.
Yes, absolutely. And I completely support that. By the way, I want to just interject that, and I apologize for interrupting you, because this is a big subject that I talk about with caregivers at our support group all the time, is that unfortunately, there may not always be time to assure that the one you're caring for has the correct life insurance policy or has the correct long-term care policy. They may or may not. So what are you going to do about you? And so caregivers need to think about their care receiving plan. And part of that care receiving plan means to do something about that now. Because if you don't do something about that now, you're not going to be able to have that. And somebody else is going to be in the same shoes as you. And so I put the onus on caregivers to change the generations to come.
I totally agree. I can't tell you how many clients of mine, maybe they're in that sandwich generation, where, they've got maybe adult kids, but they're still kind of caring for them in a sense. Maybe they're still on payroll, if you will, but yet they're also caregiving to their parents who might be in their 80s. And so they're in the middle, but yet maybe mom and dad or grandparents don't want to talk about their finances.
Right.
They come from a generation where we don't share that information with our family or our kids. It's like a no-no. We don't talk about that.
I've just pretty much gotten on my orange crate and preached that to caregivers in this generation that are in my generation that are looking to what is our care receiving plan. And I think that's so important because we're learning the lessons from this generation before, hopefully, and we're going to make a change.
That's right. So we don't create the same mistakes that already happened in our life, right? With our family. Yeah.